Today we're going to be doing a link skill play along. So basically what this is I'm just going to be leveling a character to 130 and showing how I would do it if I was doing a link skill character. I'm not going to do one of the link skill characters like the first 12 that you should do just because I already have done them all. I'm just going to pick a character that I like doing, and for the sake of video, I'm also going to pick a character that has a quick job advancement just so we're not in job advancements and that isn't stuck in like quest to level 30. So we're going to do that, so we'll just get right into it. The one thing I will say is I do always have Grandest Library open with the character that I'm playing. So I'm just going to do a Nightwalker today. So I'd have this open, and then I'd have this skill build path open on like a second screen, and then I would just follow this. That's something that is helpful. It's the Grandest Library thing. But we're just going to do this and get to going. It's pretty simple what we do here. Name-wise, I kind of just added my name to the name of the character, the class names. Like it's a Nightwalker, so it's gonna be like we'll do Eve-Walks. I just want to get through that part as fast as possible. It doesn't really matter what the name of the character is. We're just gonna go through this as fast as possible until I get to the keybinds. I want to be able to get to keybinds real quick. But I'm going to show everything, like including the setup, so like what I grab out of my storage, everything like that, I will show. I think I also did forget to put, I usually put 6 mil in for a new character in my storage so I can have. But I do not, I don't think I did that. I have to check. But depending on the character, there will be some stories that are like, that'll take a minute, some won't. Really just depends, but we're just gonna open this right away. We're gonna do our keybinds first. The most important thing you want, honestly, is having your Y as your interact and harvest, because then you can speed through all of the talking. Like, I can just hold down Y here. Whoops, that's you. You can just hold down Y forever. And just get to going. Okay.
Pleasure to. We will begin shortly.
I tried doing a Mihail because that's one of the only characters I don't have yet. But you're stuck in a quest till level 30, so I had to restart the video, and now we're doing a Sickness Night because I know you're not stuck in quests, and their job advancements are really quick too, so that's ideal. We also want to put our potions on. Use shift. Honestly, I didn't have to use a potion just because I'm gonna be leveling, right? But it's okay. I don't care enough. And you get your jump right away, which is really nice. Okay, we gotta put something on. Got a hat. Done. Get me through this. Yeah, you could throw this up on the second screen if you want. If you want to see how I actually level up. Oh, I have to answer questions. If you want to see how I actually level up a character, then you can also just watch the entire video. You can do it with me. I don't know what I'm clicking, but I'm doing this out of muscle memory. Cool. To attack normal ones. This, and then I'm gonna have to use skills. Dang. Okay, so we're gonna add the skill preemptively. Use the skill. Pick up that. The more characters you do, the more you're gonna remember each different type of characters once, and you'll be able to do it faster. They're all pretty simple. Some of the ones where you have to get to 30 forever just kind of suck. We're almost done, so. And you don't really have to do anything afterwards, which is really nice for Sickness Nights. Explorers too, if you do one Explorer, you can skip it on all the rest, I'm pretty sure. Which is really nice, because the Explorer one is actually long.
Oh, that's right. We haven't met yet. I am...
Don't care. Let's go. We're just trying to speed level here. Trying to speed level here.
You should take shelter as well. Sir,
that's loud. Okay. Wait. Oh, am I level 10 now? I'm pretty sure this one also skips you to 10 right away, which is nice. Don't care about anything under level 10.
We need to catch but what
7. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna grab the stuff I need. Okay, budding sprout, always grab that. You can get it from... I can't use it at the moment, but you get it from your guide menu, I think at level 30. It's a limited time, so if you're gonna get this, make sure you're gonna do link skills, because it's super useful. We're gonna grab like 5 of these. Gold, all these potions you can get from Monster Park, you just use the coins. I'm gonna lower the music, because it's really loud. Put that there, because I'm not listening. Normally I would just like listen to something while I do this, but we cannot do that for this one, so... let's see... We need the XPs. I'm not going to use VIPs. I could use VIPs and make it faster, but I'm just going to not use the VIPs and save those for my main character. If you want to, you can. But we want gold potions. We got green potions, budding sprout, and reds. If it's a mage, you want blues instead of reds. And I have 3 XPs. It might not be enough, but I have boxes, so I can just use more. I also have the VIPs, which I'm not going to use because that's not what I do. The other thing I would grab, which I do not have right now, I didn't transfer, is 6 mil mesos, and I would get a hyper teleport rock. But we're just gonna go through this quest until we hit level 10, and then at level 10 is really where stuff starts. So just do whatever you need to do to get to level 10, and then we can start doing stuff once we hit 10. But yeah, budding sprout, EXP coupons, and then Monster Park potions are like the main things. And then we're gonna do Legion links and stuff like that as well, which I might have mine will be probably higher than yours if you're still leveling your link skill characters, so just keep that in mind. I will level faster because of this, and I will do more damage. I think I hit 10 here. Yeah. Perfect, okay. We hit 10, and then we pick what we want. We have all these fun choices. I'm just gonna be a Night Walker. Great. Okay, let's see here. Lucky 7, Dark Elemental. This is a Shadow Bat. Okay, we're gonna put that on 6. Dark Sight, we're gonna put that on C. Haste, we're just gonna leave that there. And Lucky 7. We got our stars, we got our glove, whatever you want to call it. These nearest town scrolls are kind of useful, so I grabbed them. Okay. Second job for us is going to be good because we get Shadow Spark and we get... Well, we already have actually our bats, right? Yeah, we have our AoE bats, which is perfect. Alright, so I forgot the transfer, but I remembered, or I did it just now, so we got that done. We got 6 mil mesos. We're going to buy a Hyper Teleport Rock just because I'm lazy and I'm not going to transfer everything normally and take the actual time. It's 5.2 mil for a 1 day. We're leveling these characters in like, I don't know, maximum 3 hours probably, so we don't need it for more than 1 day. If it's your main, feel free to buy a whatever one you want. Okay, so now we need to do Links and Legion. So for link skills, we're going to want all of the bows. We want Bravado, we want Combo Kill Blessing, Elementalism, Elven Blessing. You also probably won't have all these. Judgment, Nature's Friend, Phantom Instinct, Persistence, Soulless, Tide of Battle, Wild Rage. We want all those, we're going to apply them all. There's our link skills done. And then, because my main is a Nightwalker, I already have like pages set up with luck and attack power. But if this was a different character, I would just change this to whatever stat I needed and keep these the same. I haven't actually tried it with a full EXP and a full normal damage. Normally I would do like add some crit, some normal, and some crit damage, but we're gonna try it with this one and just see. I should be able to one-shot just off link skills and stuff, so I shouldn't have to worry about that at all. And so I do get an extra 10% because of 0 also. So if you don't have that, it is helpful. So I get a 10% bonus from that. And then I get another 10% from the 0. Somewhere around here. Increase, there we go, 10%. So I got 20% from my Legion. And then I have all of the Legion, or all of the Link skills, the EXP ones at level 3. So it will be faster for me than it most likely will be for you. But we'll find out. So now that we got that, we're just gonna get going here. So the first place I go is these golems. Now I'm not gonna use that many EXP coupons because if you're starting out, you're not gonna have a ton, right? So we're gonna be a little conservative with our EXP coupons. Because I want to like make it realistic. I don't want to pop the XP coupons from level 10 because I probably won't have enough to be able to use them forever. But we're staying here just until level 13. You can get here to level, you can stay here for like level 24, 30 if you really wanted to, but I'm gonna go to a place that's better. We want to get to maps that have mobs that are 30 plus as fast as possible because we want to be able to use runes as quick as possible. Okay, so now that we hit that, we're going to go to Rocky Road. And there we go, we got a rune, which is going to be perfect. Okay, I'm just going to do haste right away. I'm already one-shotting, so I don't really care. And then we're going to activate the rune right away as well. One thing you can do, you can pop the golds, the greens, and the reds, as long as you have, like I have a bunch of them, so I'm going to pop those. But I'll be more conservative with my... This gets fast. I'll be more conservative with my EXPs, just because you won't have that many. You can also put your pet out right away. Wait, I didn't even turn on Budding Sprout. Let me turn on Budding Sprout. Cool. Budding Sprout would be really useful later on when we're getting to the Star Forcing maps. As you can see, we're leveling pretty quickly right now. That's why we want to get to 30 maps as fast as possible, because we want to be able to use a rune. There are Sundays where you get increased like rune XP, increased like orb XP when you kill 50 things. So it's, if you're leveling one on a Sunday, it'll be even faster. So we stay here until level 30, then I'm gonna go get my second job. It'll be good because I get my main mobbing ability in second job, which is kind of crazy, honestly. Nightwalker's main mobbing skill is at second job. But for a lot of characters, it'll be later on. I don't actually like this first job skill really at all. I'd rather be like classic, like double throw or something like that, but okay. We do get our bats really early, but they don't like do very much. It's fine, it's helpful. Rather have it than not. One thing I usually forget to do that you should do is get pet food, which I'll do when I'm doing my job advancement. Also, because I have a rune, I'm not going to do my job advancement yet. Because I have the rune thing, it lasts like 5 minutes. And I'll hit 30 before this rune's over, most likely, so I'm not going to do my job advancement right away. I'm going to finish the rune out for sure. I'm just going to go to the next area with level 1 job advancement, and then once I've finished the rune, then I'll go and do the job advancement. I mean, it's pretty simple here. Pretty simple map. If you have a jump that you can get high enough, you don't even feel on the platform. Nightwalker's lucky because we get a double jump right away. So I can actually get to the top one. But normally you would just have to go up there and clear. You can see if I'm one-shotting, I'm not really leveling stuff. It's just, you don't need to do it yet. It's also like easier to not have to figure it out if it's a new character for you. If you're already one-shotting, there's no reason to level stuff, and then once you hit like your next job advancement, you can just max everything. You don't even have to think about what to do. I'll just put 1 point into everything just to make sure that I have experienced what the skill does and know how to use it somewhat. I also I like leveling past the job advancement level so that I can put a point into everything. If I go right at 30, I can't really put a point in everything. Usually I'll be one-shotting, so I won't be like doing my leveling anyways. We're about to hit 30. Cool. We're out of here. We go to Grandis, and then we go to Savage Terminal. Feathers layer 2. We're gonna just put in that for now, just to make sure we one-shot. We're one-shotting, so I'm not gonna do the other stuff. We're gonna stay here for until the rune's done. Then we'll go do my job advancement. One thing that's also really nice is I have an up jump with first job, which a lot of classes will not have, so it is very... My workers have very good mobility. And I can up jump and forward jump, so it's really nice. A lot of classes won't have that at first job, but have to climb some ropes. Dead. Ideally, we're just gonna get as high as possible. These 37 seconds that we got. I don't know, 15 minutes or something that I can't use a rune. The potions also definitely help you be able to one-shot, especially if you don't have... Like, I'll probably one-shot without him just because I didn't high enough and I have link skills, but if you don't, the potions will definitely help. But the gold one you definitely want on all the time, because they're very cheap to get, and they just give you extra XP. But this is all... So far I'm leveling this fast, I haven't even used a 2x yet, so if I had a 2x in that rune going, I would have been going insanely fast. But I want to make sure that I'm not overusing the XP coupons, because I know you probably won't have that many, and you're gonna have to use them specifically. The link skill character. I mean, even for this event right now, you get like 2 3x's, and you get 2 3x's and 5 2x's, which is like more than... I think it'd probably take like 3 to level up, 3 EXP coupons to level a character to 130. Counting events though. Counting like with doing event stuff, but if there is no event, then it'll be less than that. And this one, so the first job advancement quest, you have to travel there. Like you have to actually walk back. The third job, they just teleport you back. So if you have a teleport rock, you can just do that. Okay, so we are level 30. Now let's see what we're gonna do. We're just gonna max all this. Now that we're done with that, I already know what all these do, so I don't have to worry. And then triple throw, we're gonna put on. Shadow Spark is the main mobbing ability for this character. Put one thing on each. One thing on each, and then we figure out what we need. So I need Throwing Mastery, level 5, so we're gonna get that to level 5. And we're gonna put one on each of these. Crit rate and crit damage, we'll do physical training probably after that. And now we're ready. So for level 34, which I need one more level, we'll just go here and kill like 2 mobs. A little more than 2. And now we leave here. We're going into Wild Boarland. Okay. I'm staying 20 levels for everything. Just gonna max this real quick. Staying 20 levels for everything, just because it gives the most XP, and I'm still one-shotting this stuff. Even if I was like 2-shotting it, I would still be here. But it's gonna give a lot more XP than something that's level 35. And this stuff's level 55, so I'm just doing that. Stay here for a couple levels, I think till like level 42. Still haven't activated any XP coupon yet. Which if I had like... I have like 3 right now, which means I'm gonna use one probably around like level 60. Because there's a certain area that I want to get through that takes a little while. So we're not going to use them yet. But if you pop the XPs throughout this entire thing, obviously you would be getting there way faster. I will grab the items that I see. I'm not going to like worry about putting it on if I'm one-shotting. If I'm not one-shotting, I'll worry about putting it on. Bats are one-shotting too, which is good. I just need to activate them. If you're an Outwalker, you activate your bats more when you use your Throwing Star ability versus Shadow Spark. Might use one at, like, on the next map, actually. We'll see. There's a Skynest Tower we're gonna get to eventually. It's a level, I think at level 52 we'll be there. And I want to get through that entire area, because that area is like, you stay there until like 67, I think, so you're there for a while. So I want to make sure I'm double XP'd for that. If I'm scarce on double XPs, I make sure that I use them on the maps that are going to take a very long time. Which, Skynest 2 is one of them. And the first Star Forcing map as well is another one, which will, when we're there, I'll make sure I'm XP'd through it. I mean, it means it's going to take a little longer, but it's fine. The area that is more important will be faster, and that we're in for a long period of time. It'll be way faster. And personally, I don't really like. I'll pick up whatever I pick up, but I'm not gonna go like around and pick up every meso bag. Maybe in the beginning I did when I was first leveling my link skills, but at the point where my main character can like these things give me no mesos compared to what my main character can get even in like a minute. It's not really a point. It's just it's not my goal, and it's like a waste of time if I do it. I'm not focused on killing stuff. I would say as well, one of the most important things to leveling up is to be one-shotting this stuff. So if you aren't, you can stay somewhere if you're two-shotting. Like I could stay here if I was two-shotting. But if it's taking you like more than 2 to kill something, I would definitely go in like an easier map so you can one-shot. One-shotting is definitely the most important. It's also why you don't normally work on your EXP link skills first, because you want damage link skills so you can one-shot stuff, because overall that's just going to get you like more progress faster. I do recommend if there's like a 0 to 100, let me grab that. If there's like a 0 to 100, I will do like EXP link skills first, just because you get 100 instantly, and it's like a free EXP link skill. But yeah, this is the next map. We go into this hidden portal right here, and then we're here. Our rune's expiring in 2 minutes, so I'll just use the rune for this, for the rest of this map. I'm staying here till 46. Then I go to Copper Drakes until 52, I believe. And then hopefully the rune will get us through both of those maps, and then I'll use my first double XP. Also, when you're leveling up, try to make sure you always hit as much stuff as possible with the level up explosion. It's a pretty simple map. You just go down and hit both sides, then you teleport back up and do it again. Sides. They're also 20 levels above. They're only 19 right now just because I leveled, but we're gonna be probably 20 levels above the entire time. And eventually, the more link skill characters you do, the easier each one will become. You'll be more likely to one-shot. You'll get things like the 0-1 done. Why can't my character turn? Thank you. You'll get things like the 0 done. You'll get more areas in your link skills. Ooh, nice. So with these, you want to make sure that you're as little XP as possible. Because I'm not getting a lot per kill, I'm gonna go. But you want to be like as close to 0% as possible because they can level you up like multiple times. Realistically, I probably should have got the 2x before I did this, but we're just gonna do this. Hopefully it levels me once, and then I grab the 2x, and then I keep going. But these yellow ones specifically, you want to make sure give you... Hold on. Trying to talk and do this, and it makes it kind of harder. But with these yellow ones specifically, you want to make sure that you're like at the beginning of a level, because they'll get you to like 100 of the next level, and you don't want that. So I was actually like perfect at 45. So we're actually gonna... We're at 46, so we're done. I'm just gonna level up a couple things. But now we're going to... I'm not gonna grab this just in case I get one over there, because I want whatever the effect is to be over here, not over there. This map's also the exact same in the fact that you just go down and then you teleport back up. Okay, we're gonna go in this right away because we're gonna go get this maple gift thing, because it might be extra EXP. It's EXP or stats. This is also a very good place where you can level stuff up at. So like, we're just gonna level. I'm gonna check my equipment. I always do this first, so we can use that. Just check through it as fast as possible. We're out, so we're just gonna go here. And because of the event we're in, I'm just gonna go to a city, and I'm gonna wait until it's time, and I'll get the bonus. It's either stats or XP. So we're hoping it's XP, obviously. Since I'm here, I'm just gonna look through everything. Throw out the stuff I don't need. Rest of this is level 60 stuff, so we'll just keep it for now. So we got it. It's not XP, unfortunately. We would have loved for it to be XP. So if you don't have this, just obviously keep training. But it could have been XP and we could have gone faster. But unfortunately not. We're just gonna keep moving. I'm actually gonna pop my first 2x right now. We're gonna see that it'll get faster 100%. Hopefully a rune spawns. I could have just taken that other rune, but I wanted to see. I would most likely advise just take the rune and then switch maps right away. But I wanted to see if I got something for like the thunder or something that would just like kill everything on the map basically. That would be really nice. Grab that. The most important thing that I focus on picking up if I see it is the weapon. So that'll actually give you the most damage by far. But everything else, like I'll pick them up if they're nearby. And we're kind of just moving. We're here for a couple more levels. The next map is the one I was talking about as well, where we will be in this map for a minute. I'm fine with not getting a rune right now, because I would love a rune on that map. I'm gonna start using these because I one-shot. I want to... I'm just gonna grab this now. Because I one-shot, I want to create as many bats as possible. It's gonna kill stuff on other floors. If I wasn't one-shotting, I would be using this instead. I think it's actually 51, so I think we're here just until we hit this level. Okay, now we go to Elnath. Stairway to the Sky is what it's called. Gonna put that in just to make sure we're one-shotting, which we are. This is one of my favorite maps for training, just because it's such a good map spawn-wise. But it's similar to all the other maps. You just go top to bottom, and then you teleport back to the top. This one doesn't have a teleport though. It has this, which you just jump up, and then you can use another jump. But we're here from 52 to 67, so that's why I want to make sure that I have an EXP coupon going through this. And whenever you level up, just jump down to the next platform, and you can kill everything with the level up, which is very useful. Yeah, this is probably like my favorite map to level up in out of all of them. Let me kill this real quick. I try using the bats when one-shotting. See if it feels faster or not. It's only useful if I get bats, and my bats don't one-shot, so I think it's actually probably worse than this. But also, most likely, because I have an EXP coupon running, I probably will not go do my job advancement right at 60. Depends on how long I've been in the EXP coupon. If I have like a little while still, then I'll go do it. And if I know, the Sickness Night one's pretty quick, so I might still do it. But it is definitely more worth it to just, if you're one-shotting, just stay in the map. Because you don't have that double XP forever. It'll also get nicer once I can activate the event that can just kill stuff for me. Pretty sure I can't activate it right now. I think it's 101. Yeah, at 101. If there's any events, I would definitely get them at 101. And you get things like there's abilities that like clear maps when you kill a certain amount of mobs, stuff like that. Extra EXP. This does, I mean, this can get tedious after a while on enough characters. But I like to, when I was doing it, I did most of them. I did like, probably like 35 of the characters, just like straight leveling them. And I did like 7 of the characters on a 0 to 100. And I burned a couple and like a hyper burned one, but they weren't like main link skills that I needed, they're just characters I wanted to play. But when you are not on an event and you have to do this, it can get a little tedious. For me, I just like to... I like to challenge myself by trying to beat my... how fast I could do it in. Like, I just try to do it as fast as possible. And just, like, race myself each time on a different character. Which made it a little more fun. It also made it probably faster, but... And also, I watched stuff, always. It would suck if you just sat here and did it. Every character. But yeah, racing yourself is a good way. The more you get done, like when you get the first 12 done, the rest will be a lot easier. The higher Legion you get, the rest will be a lot easier, so it's all dependent on that stuff. And also, I like hard focused Legion and Lynx, like really early on. Like every day, I was doing like probably 2-ish characters. Sometimes I'd do 1, sometimes I'd do 3. Which I actually enjoyed doing it. Some people might not enjoy it as much, but I did enjoy it, so it wasn't like bad for me. I just like rushed it as fast as possible so I would be done with it. You don't have to worry. I'm at like almost 7k right now. The goal is obviously 8k because 8k is like 8k is the point you want to get to. It's also going to be nice to not have to level my Legion so much. When you do focus Legion and you do it fast, you don't get enough coins fast enough to level up to like go to the next Legion rank. So it will be nice once I'm at like 7k, 8k. It's gonna... 1, I'm getting coins a lot faster now, but 2, I don't have to worry as much about not having enough coins, and I can actually use the coins to buy the stuff that's in the Legion shop. Because I've only ever bought one thing, just because I need to save all the coins for leveling, which early on you do. Especially if you like really focus it, you have to save the coins probably the entire time until you're at like 7k, 6.5k. But it was Shining Star Force, so I bought like one of those Meso boosts. I don't know how much it helps, but yeah, I only have 5 minutes on this, and I'm just vibing right now, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm also one-shotting. I'll wait on my job advancement. Get as far as I can get. It's kind of wild. Like, this is my main character. I use the same ability at levels 30 that I use at level 250 to kill stuff. It's crazy to me. I mean, I actually use the... If you're one-shotting, I actually use the stars instead, because my shadow bats actually work on that character, and like the frickin' new one, this one. I also do... I want to make different types of play-along videos. Like, I have a hyper-burning one, which is... That's more like a play-through and play-along type of thing for a hyper-burn. But I want to make one for Mega Burn, which is I think level 150, and then one for a 200 burn, just to like show how I level the characters up. And then I'm making this Link skill one obviously, but I want to make them for different things. So like Mega Burn, a Hyper Burn, I think Terra Burn's the 200 one, with normal leveling a character, which is this one. Because I think it's helpful. And people probably need something to listen to while they're doing this. But it is helpful. And there's ways you can do, like, this one I'm doing on purpose slowly, because this is like a normal way. Like, if I was trying to level this character fast, I'd probably be able to do it in like 30 minutes. And get them to like at least 150. This is for when you're off event or when you've used all the event resources and you're still working on leveling characters like this the normal way. That's what this one's for. The fast way would definitely... I mean, if I want to do it as fast as possible, and I wanted to get a character to probably like... Just the Link skill character. So let's say a Link skill character that's important, like let's say a Mercedes, an EXP one. you want to get that to 210. What I would definitely do is, if I had a Mega Burn, I would Mega Burn it. I like to separate the 0 to 100s and Mega Burns, but if I was trying to do it as fast as possible, I would do both. So I would Mega Burn it and 0 to 100 it. I wouldn't really advise that unless you're trying to hit a world record, just because you could level 2 characters using that to 120, and it would be a lot better doing it, putting it all into one character. But you could 0 to 100, Mega Burn, and then Midnight Dreamcatcher after your level 101, and then from the 0 to 100, and you would get probably there in like 20 minutes, maybe 30, depending on the quest that you have to do beforehand. But like that's exactly why I'm making this video, because if people see videos like that on with the current event and they don't have all that stuff, they're gonna be like, how the heck do I do it? Wait, level 64. I got 2 minutes left. And I'll go do my job advancement. We're almost done with this area. Good. We got 3 more levels in this area and we're good. Yeah, this is one of the areas you're gonna be here for a minute. I think I'm also gonna sell my inventory. I'm pretty sure I'm full. It is nicer though, they did make it you only have to get to 130 for growth potions, so that's why we're only getting the character to 130. Used to be you wanted to get the character to 141, so it is nicer because you have 10 less levels. The area you do those 10 levels is still the same one you get to 130, but you don't have to worry about it as much. Alright, EXP's gone, and we just leveled. I'm gonna go one more clear. Alright, now we're gonna do our job advancement. Now this one's also fast, which is nice. It also teleports you there, which is great. Accept that. I think I have to go to this guy. Eckhart. I'm gonna have to kill something. That's gonna teleport me back and I'm gonna be done. So that's why we like Sickness Nights. Bang. Just like that. Nice little 10-second job advancement.
Well, in fact,
I don't want to accidentally. I think some of his quests teleport you places, so I don't want to mess that up. Oh. My equip tab is full. We're gonna equip new things. It's all level 80. I can put that one on, nice. And also, I was one-shotting. I had the level 10 one still, so it is possible. It just depends on your links in Legion for the most part. Okay, let's see. That can go. That can go. This one can go on. That can go. Normally, I would just sell this stuff, but for the sake of time,
and I know that you.
I'll probably sell the rest. All right. Now that we finished that, we're gonna level up all of this. We're gonna see what we get in third job. We get quad star, so we're gonna replace that. We get Dark Servant, which is gonna be useful for damage. Get that, which is an extra life. Shadow Momentum is useful. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. And this is where Grandest Library is helpful, because I'm supposed to max that first. I don't think I'm going to need that, but I'm just doing it. Okay. I can just teleport there. We're just going to sell our stuff now. Oh, I teleported the wrong area. Oopsies. Okay. Don't need that, don't need that. We'll keep one. I usually like to keep one of the things that are higher level for me. Put on the best one real quick. Cool. Put on the best pants. This is for later on. 3790. That's good. Right there. Okay. Now we can just sell. Rebuy this. Sell all that. We're keeping those. Get rid of that. Keep these. Get rid of all this. The boots, we're just going to keep the best ones, which are those ones. Those, these actually increase me. I'm also going to sell everything in here just to get it all gone. See, we gave this character 6 mil, but we already got the 6 mil back. So, like, the investments, I've already gotten the money back. Now that we're still in the same area, I'm used to clicking Arcane River, but we're still in the same area, so now we just activate that. Let's see. Are my bats one-shotting now? If they are, we're gonna try and do this with this now instead. We're gonna level up first before we go in there. Now with my shadow partner, it's probably gonna be faster. I was one-shotting, but you have to hit more stuff. Is it gone already? Oh no, it's down here. Okay, we're gonna level up down here. When we level, we'll go through this. Do this again, and hopefully it gets us 2 levels. That would be nice. Always one where you mess up. Always one. Okay, we got nice 67. Perfect. Now we're out of here. So now we're in Nihil Desert. We're gonna go to the area on the one left of it. Right. Oh, wow, this doesn't last very long though, does it? Okay, so looks like there was a couple that we didn't one-shot, maybe? I mean, look, I'm one-shotting. Yeah, we're only here till level 69, so we're not gonna be here that long. When my dark server dies, that's when I don't one-shot. We're still also keeping up the 20 levels, so now we're 89 meerkats. This might be time to start using Shadow Spark. I think we're gonna be Shadow Sparking these guys. I believe we're here until 74. There's also portals in some of these maps, like right here. Portal takes you across, really useful. What I find very interesting is a lot of the times it feels faster to level once you hit level 100 than it does like right now. Like right now it feels, I think right now for me is when it feels like the longest it takes to level. Once I hit 100, it feels a lot easier. I don't know, I mean it's probably because you're in burning maps, but you're in burning maps at like 87. So I don't know what it is. It's also like you do Zachum and you get the event stuff which levels you up faster. The combination of all that is probably what it is. Got this rune for 1 more minute. The runes are extremely helpful, especially when I'm not popping double XPs. This one's also, It's a much slower one because I'm not using double XP. Like, if I was using them the rate I normally would, it would be way faster. Like, if I have a bunch, I will pop them from level 10. If I don't have an up jump, I'll pop them like second drop whenever I get an up jump. But getting to 30 is like extremely fast anyways. Especially once you get a room, you're like basically 30 instantly. I also remember to do this. I don't know how long this has been off, but remember to refresh those potions. Probably my worst explosion in terms of killing stuff. Literally nothing on the map. I would have used my 3Xs, but I already used them for the day. Yesterday I used them, so I couldn't make it a little faster. But if you use those two 15-minute 3Xs that we get, or just 3Xs in general, they'll level you up insanely fast. I would definitely recommend doing that. Especially if you watch this during this event, the fact that you get 5 2Xs and 2 3Xs, you're probably like almost level 2 characters with that. Level 130. You just have to use them in the right spots. You couldn't level 2 characters if you just pop them all like right when you need XP, but if you do it the way I'm doing it and you pop it at certain specific times that are where you're at the maps the longest, you can definitely out of this map. Next we go this very popular map, Authorized Personnel. Oh, it's 95. I'm one level off, which I think I get like way less XP. I think I'm actually gonna travel back real quick. Yeah, it was one level. So this one you're until 75, not 74. And those EXP orbs do give like pretty good EXP. I would also definitely recommend, if you check your Sunny Sundays, I talked about this earlier, but there will be Sunny Sundays, the one that just passed, gave increased like rune EXP, increased orb EXP. If you level a Linkso character during that, it'll probably definitely be way faster. I'm pretty sure it doubles the amount of XP you get for a rune, which is pretty crazy. That's especially if you have the Evan one done already, you'll get a boatload of XP. And now we're here. Also, I haven't touched like any skills or anything. I'm consistently one-shotting, so you need to keep. What I will do actually is I will max Dark Servant because I want it up for as long as possible. If I have Dark Servant on, I will one-shot. This is another one we're at for a kind of long time. Not super long, but we're here till level 84, so when you also for a little bit. You know what we're gonna do? We've been going for 55 minutes real quick. What I'm gonna do, because I'm not on any extra EXP stuff. The gold potions, I don't really care if I'm on them. I'll still go to towns and stuff if I need to. I'm just gonna go buy... Where's the market at? Over here. Secondary weapon guy. Go to the market. Where's the market? This? Here we go. I need pet food. We're gonna put on our pet food. This is something you probably want to do a lot earlier, but I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna take a bathroom break. Alright, that was a bathroom break. Fill up your water, whatever the heck you needed to do. That was the time. I'm just gonna open these just for fun. Ooh, epic potential scroll. If you get one of these, save it. I'll show you what to use it on. That's actually really good. It's only a 50%, but hey, if we get it, we get it. You're gonna use it on your level 100 emblem. You get it. Alright, now we're back to the grind and put on our buffs that came off. Did I one shot with that? Getting the bats to activate is really nice because they're still one-shotting everything, so it can kill a lot of stuff. Very useful. I'm at a point where I'm one-shotting, but it's not 100% of the time, so I'm gonna level some stuff up. Look, elemental resistance don't care about, crit damage, bad affinity, final damage. I'm just looking for the word final damage, and then I'm putting it on that. I feel like these play-alongs, they're fun to make. And I definitely enjoyed doing them. I just figure out what other things I could do. Because I could do one for every burn. I can do like progression videos for my character. Is there any like specific videos that you would want to see? Feel free to put in the comments. Oh yeah, I'm also, so one of the videos that I have planned, I don't want to do it yet because it's going to take my focus too much away from my main, is creating a Hyperion progression series. So I'm on Chronos, and I want to do everything, or I want to make a series for me doing stuff on Hyperion, just to like what I would do first, everything like that. And I'd want to do it on an event because that's going to be the easiest way to do it. And it'll be helping people, like, the goal is to do stuff as fast as possible, so I'm going to be prioritizing stuff as, like, as important as I need to. So, like, I'm going to level up to, like, as fast as possible. I'm going to show exactly everything that I would do, which I think could be very useful for people just starting out. Because, like, I am just starting out, but I'm just starting out a second time if I went to Hyperion. So I think it could be good. Could be good for people to see, too, for sure. I don't want to do it on this event because it's gonna distract me. I want my main character to be more in a place where I don't have to like put as much time into the character, which might be never, I don't know, but I want to focus on my main character more right now. and Chronos in general, my Chronos stuff. But I want to do it on an event where like I have a hyper burn and stuff like that, and like 0 to 100s, because that would make it a lot easier to start out. Sure. Which is why I'm tempted to at least do that first part right now. Thing that sucks too is like you can't hyperburn. I can't hyperburn on 2 different worlds on the same account. Like because I use the hyperburn on Chronos, I don't have a hyperburn on Hyperion. So I'm also tempted to use. I'm tempted to wait until the next 0 to 100 because I don't need the next one. Like it will do nothing for me. And I could just use the 0 to 100 and keep it all on the same account. But ideally, I want to have it on the same account. So that's also why I want to wait. I could even use like a Terra Burn and start it with a Terra Burn and just get to like straight to 200. Wouldn't be bad. Plus it's like a 0 to 100. Yeah, that's definitely a series I think would be fun to do. I've seen like Hyperion, I've seen progression series, but like the amount they're progressing in one video is like I've seen one like episode 2 is like arcane gear, right? Like that's just not real. Like there's no beginner player that's gonna be getting arcane gear in episode 2, or like they're just not gonna get stuff that fast. They're new. I want to make one that's gonna be a lot more like in the beginning focused, and like everything you do early game to set yourself up for like mid game and end game. I think that'll benefit people the most. I'm assuming, I don't really know, but I'm assuming the most people are in the beginning and not like mid game or end game. I think that would be useful. Maybe like a lot of decent amount early mid game, but I feel like the least amount is definitely end game. Yeah, if you think that video good idea or would help people, that'd be good. This Thunder one's also a really good rune to get, just because it kills stuff. Yeah, that's definitely a video idea I want to do. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. I also want to, I kind of want to do it when I'm a little more experienced, because I feel like I'll have more insights to be able to give, and I'll probably be able to do stuff. I'll know what to prioritize even more than I do now, like early game. But I don't know if like if I got to end game, I don't know if that would really help me in doing a series early game. So maybe that's not true. I'm thinking that just to like not do it right now. Who knows? But that's a video or a series that I'm very excited about. I don't know how long I'd even do the series for, but it's definitely something I want to do. Also, the class that I would choose, I have no idea. I'm tempted to just do Nightwalker again, because I know Nightwalker, but I feel like it's not necessarily cheating if I do a class I already know. It just, I don't know, it feels like something I want to do but shouldn't do, is the best way I can describe it. In terms of class to pick, I mean, trying to figure that out. Nightwalker would definitely be the easiest, just because I already know what to do. Also kind of don't want to make that, because I've already done a lot of the stuff pretty early on. Was that a mysterious one? Dang it, it's not a mysterious one. I've already done a lot of the early stuff, just like somewhat recently. Like 2-ish months ago. I don't really want to have to do it all again so soon. So I'm thinking about doing it. The event for the winter is going to be very similar to the summer event that we have now. Again, also do these right after you level. But the event in the winter is going to be very similar to this one we have. So I'm thinking about just doing it in the winter. Because one, I'll be way farther along in my main. Two, I'll know a lot more. So I'm tempted to just do it then. I won't, if there's 0 to 100 during that, I won't need the 0 to 100. There's also like, there's prep things that I would want to do on my main, because if I'm doing that series, I'm going to be doing less, I'm going to be playing less on my main account, which means I need a boatload of mesos for the Shining Star Force event for that one. So I would want to prep on that account before the event, which is why I would like to have some prep time before I do a series like that. Well, normally you stay here till 84, but because I went through that thing and all that, I'm 86, which is fine. We're only in the next area for one level then, is what that means. Then we're gonna get into Shining Star Force at 87, so that's when the XP does get faster. Going to West Border for one level. Normally you'd be here from 84. Oh wait, you get Burning Stage here actually. Nice, so we got 70% burning, which is decent. I would probably, if it's a really popular map, then it depends, but like on a map like this, I mean this is like somewhat popular, it's not the most popular map in the world. Oh, wow, those bats are good. I would probably try to find like a 90, but because I'm only here for one level, even if since I'm only here for 3 levels on this map, I'm not really going to try to do that. But if I was here for longer, it's like the next map, I'm going to try to find a good burning because I'm going to be there from 87 to 100. I want a good burn for that. That's another decent amount of levels. So normally what I would do, I would pop a 2x during the last map, like right when I got in there. So I could get through that map faster and then get into the West Minar or Skyness 3. Skyness 3 you're also at for a decent amount of time. So I'd want to make sure I'm 2x for that and Authorized Personnel, which is the map I was just on. But it's time. Alright, so this is where Star Forcing is important. If you have Budding Sprout, you do not have to worry about it. But we're gonna try to find a good burn. 40%. A lot of times too, channel 1, we'll see. But a lot of times too, people are not in channel 1. Because it's the most popular channel, so there will be good burns on channel 1. So I would check channel 1 for sure. 40. Okay, so channel 3 might be where we go. I'm gonna go till see if I can get like a 50 or a 60. I mean, 80 plus would be ideal, but I don't think we're gonna get that because it's too popular of a map. So I also don't have any XP stuff other than my potions running, so I'm not really too worried. If I was EXP'd and potioned up, or EXP'd mainly and runed, I would probably just have stayed on the 40 map. Which I'll check until like channel 15 and then we'll just pick one. Ooh, 50. Okay, we'll stay at 50. Alright, so we are going to pop a 2x for this map. Because we're here for so long, and you will probably not one-shot on this map. Heads up. Because it's burning, this is a Star Force map. They're a lot stronger health-wise and they give you more XP. And this is the first time I've actually had to heal. So keep that in mind as well. They actually do damage. And I mean, I'm not doing bad damage, honestly. I want to see what my bats do. Okay, my bats do nothing. So if my bats do nothing, I'm going to be using Shadow Spark. Actually, this is also what we're going to do because we're on this map. I'm going to actually level my stuff up. Shadow Momentum will get up there. And this is where we pull up Grandis. We want to see next this, next that. Put as much as we can into that. And then we're going to check equipment. Sort this. Nothing there I can use that's better. Nothing here. But sometimes it will be worse, but if you put on the set effect, it gets better. But the set effect for this, I'd have to have 4, so I have to make sure I have 4. then it might be better. You can test that out if you want. A little more. I'm actually gonna try it just for example's sake. Actually, I popped a 2x. I'm not gonna try it. I'll try it when I don't have a 2x on. Ideally, we want this 2x to last me until 100. That's really what I'm looking for. If it can last me until I do Zachum, which is like at around 100, then that's ideal. Oh, I died? Wait, that's crazy. Ideally, you don't want to die. You're on a 2x. Does this dude heal? Can I put stuff? Oh, you know why? It's because I'm not used to using potions. Okay, so I actually have to watch my health bar now. Used to my pets healing me. Never having to watch my health bar. Some bossing. But it's alright. Still get it, like, alright XP, it's not the best, but I would rather not wait the 4 minutes and just continue to kill stuff even if it is less than they're not doing anything for 4 minutes. Still getting some. Much. It does suck as it uses like 4 minutes of my 2x. Makes me get a lot less XP. Right now I'm not one-shotting these. Once I get 4th job, most likely I will one-shot these, but I'm going to be moving to the next map. And I probably won't one-shot again. I might. Depends on how good your 4th job is. We'll see. Do I get the rune? I get the rune in 3 minutes, that's not bad. I'll still have EXP and rune, which will level me up pretty quick. And if that rune lasts me until I'm 100, I will definitely not do 4th job yet. Ideally too, if you can use the rune into Zachum, which is what you want to do. If you can rune and double XP into Zachum, that would be pretty nice. It depends. Usually Zachum only gives like a level and then 100% of the next level, so it really depends. Really just not used to watching my health. Need to pay attention to. I'm also a Nightwalker, so one thing I'm like this is the squishiest characters are thieves, so keep that in mind if you're a thief. You have to watch your health bar a lot more than like a warrior will. I only got a minute left. I mean, I still got like higher level or 2. I wasn't really paying attention, but like Still got a decent amount of XP. Oh, I don't have dark. Yeah, that'll make it way faster. That's one of the things that's like, when you're used to pets, like get pets that can like buff for you and heal you. Like, I'm not used to using my shadow partner ability because my pet just does it all the time. And healing, unless it's a boss, even with most bosses, like I don't have to worry about that unless I'm doing like a hard boss. But it's just stuff your muscle memory's not used to doing anymore. See how much these bats do right now. Okay, I definitely gotta watch my health bar during this. I didn't know I wonder how I died last time. Maybe I was just really low from not watching it for a long time. Now we're getting normal XP, so it should be a lot faster. Delete, make sure to not die like I did. The second that comes up, we're gonna use that. In terms of video stuff, I'm always looking for more ideas. If you ever have anything that, that's why in every video I ask, like, if there's anything you're struggling with as like a newer player, let me know, put it in the comments, I'm more than happy to make a video. Because I'm uploading daily, ideas are the only thing that are like, they're hard because I'm uploading daily. Like, having enough ideas to upload a video a day is somewhat difficult. But I do eventually, I just want to have like every question that a beginner can have, I want it to be able to be answered on my YouTube channel. Which is a hard, I mean, that might take a minute, but that's the goal. I also want to have like all the random little questions, like I'm going to take the time to remember, but there's a bunch of random little questions that you just Google, or like you ask people in Discord, like in the Maplestory. I would highly recommend, if you're not in it, join the Maplestory channel, Maplestory Discord, because you can get any question answered there pretty quickly by people who know the game very well. Like, guilds are a good way, Discords are a good way. Like having a friend, somebody that you know that plays the game, or like making a friend that like is a higher level and knows the game a lot better is really helpful. Like, I got my cousin into this game a very long time ago and he's been playing it. I have not, so he's like way higher level than me and everything, so like I can just ask him questions whenever I have them. Very useful. Just a very quick source of getting a question answered. But yeah, the Maplestory Discord is really good if you don't have somebody. And also, I would ask questions all the time too. Like, if you have them. Like, you'll figure stuff out, and you'll learn a lot more really fast if you aren't scared to ask somebody something. I will literally ask any question in there, no matter how dumb it sounds. The one thing is, like, now because I'm making this stuff, sometimes I like feel like I don't want to ask the question because like I don't want to be seen as somebody that like doesn't know something when I'm making videos helping people. But like realistically, there's a lot in this game that I don't know and I'm still learning, so that's why I still ask them. But sometimes I get like that. like in terms of starting the game and everything like that and what to do, I feel like I have a pretty good concept of that. But like end game, I don't have any idea because I'm not end game yet. Late mid game, I have some idea, but probably not very much. 7. Not bad. Hopefully we can get this rune, or we won't get the rune to Zachum, but hopefully we can get the 2x to Zachum. Oh, those are my potions. Let's refresh the potions right away this time. Cool. Yeah, since I'm doing daily videos, I'm always looking for ideas. I also, so what I was saying earlier, I want to make a video of, this requires me to go back into memory a lot for a lot of random specific things, but I want a video of like all the random questions I had, like the random little questions that there's not like a YouTube video on. I want just like, I want a video where I basically just answer all those. There's so many, like, I remember when I was starting out, there were so many little questions that I had to look up how to do. I want like a video that's just like 50 different questions, or however many, and I'm just answering them all in the video. And it's kind of like, if you go into Discords, there's like an FAQ section for your class Discord. Kind of like an FAQ video for Maplestory. Like a beginner FAQ video. So there's gonna be a lot of like random questions that beginners have that want to get answered that aren't in videos, and it's something you have to like ask somebody, but I want to put it in that type of video. There might be multiple of those videos if I get enough of the questions, but because there's like, I mean, there's certain ones that are very specific that are like harder to answer. But for example, like a question that I had was related to star forcing. Okay, I'm level 100. Hold on. I'm level 100. I only have 1 minute left on my thing. I'm gonna go do Zachum right away. I would probably normally do it a little later, but because I only have 1 minute left. Also, once you hit 100, grab this fame. Gives you a buff. It's useful. Alright, first boss. Woo! I used to play Maplestory back in the day, too. I remember when it was like... I started playing in 2005. And Zachum was like the boss back then. Everybody had the Zachum hat. It was so difficult to get. Alright, so we got our EXP off that. Cool. Good to go. We'll level up again. Dang, perfect. We're just gonna use the rest of this 2x. Like 20 seconds, so we timed that pretty well, honestly. So we're gonna use the rest of this, and we're gonna go do 4th job. That's gonna be where I actually probably have to upgrade stuff like Star Force it. When I go to starting at the next map, there's only 2 maps left that we have to go to. But starting at the next one, it's gonna start to be higher star forcing, and I want 120% extra damage, or 20% extra damage every time. So I'm doing as much as possible. They'll probably star force stuff. Just gonna level up one more time and then go do this, man. There are a couple things as well that I would do. I didn't do them early because I didn't really need them, but if you aren't one-shotting, I'll show them in a second once I get done with this. Oh yeah, this quest, I forgot about this. This kind of takes a little bit. It takes a couple minutes.
What? I'll tell.
Alright. I thought I kind of just like talking and doing stuff for nothing. They could just put me in the fight and just let me fight the guy. But it is a story, so I get it. But I'm going to show... So as a quest, have you learned about potential and have you learned about bonus stats? You get a level 60. You should definitely get those at 60, if you're struggling to one shot for sure. They're also very useful like right about now when I need to Star Force stuff.
Wake
So
up!
if you needed to Star Force stuff at the Skynest map because you don't have Budding Sprout, then I would recommend have you learned about bonus stats and have you learned about potential.
You want?
But I'll be grabbing that right now. I could just get it now real quick. 60. Learn about potential. Learn about bonus stats. We're also gonna grab our level 100 emblem if we, as soon as we can after this job advancement.
Open
We'll
your
grab that
eyes.
emblem.
Wake up. Don't.
Skip all this. Kill this dude, and then I think I have to like fight the Empress or whatever. We're good. All right.
Wait. Shinsu.
I'm personally not a person who cares about story in most games, so I just skip through all of it. But if somebody wants to read all that, feel free. It will take you probably a decent amount longer, but I'm not one of those people. I think I have to fight her now. Something. Yeah. This job advancement definitely it takes a little longer than the other two, but overall it's still not that long. Not too bad.
The Empress.
Is the Empress going to be all right?
Empty.
Thing about this like link skill playthrough as well is I'm not like purposefully trying to do it as fast as possible because I'm trying to do it more realistic. I do have to talk to the Empress. If I was trying to do it as fast as possible, I would definitely be popping 2x's every time. But I'm trying to make it as realistic to a newer player leveling a character. They definitely will not have enough 2x's. This is... It's still like... It doesn't take that long. Okay, so we have the next one, Call of Sickness, which we're going to put there. So we're going to put that there. The Ravenous Bats, if you are a Nightwalker, is for bossing. The Shadow Bat is for mobbing. It's Will, Quintuple Star, get replaced. Shadow Stitch is a bind. Dark Omen time. Do I have Dark Omen on D or F? I think it's F. Bloody Siphon. This is also why I like being a couple levels higher than the actual level, because I'm able to put something in everything. Okay. Nice. Do I have any there? Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sell all my stuff and see what I can put on real quick. I'm level 100. All these can go. Zachum hats can go. These are 110. I'll keep those. That can go. These are useless. 73 one. Oh, I can wear that actually. That. Get rid of those. This can go. Don't care. I'll keep that because it's 110. I can wear this right now. Put it on. They're all 110. These are the. Those are the two that you get. The ring and the shoulder from the Have You Learned About Potential and Bonus Stats, so definitely grab those. Just give you a little extra damage. Wait, what's the best one? 700? Keep the best one, get rid of that, get rid of this. Get rid of that. Dragon Sleeve, which one's better? This one is. Ooh, I got a Zachum. The Zachum weapon usually tends to be better as well. Like, it's even better than the level 110 one. Oh, it is 110, but it's like minus 90, so I got lucky. I can wear it now. Just sell this garbage as well. You could do this all at the end if you want. It's really up to you. I was just in the area, so might as well. Put this on. I'm gonna get rid of all that. Sell the. Actually, I'm not gonna sell the. If you're a newer player, I would recommend selling the crystal, but because I'm not selling the crystal. Okay, now we want. So teaching link skill is useful because once you hit level 70, you get a link skill, and you can use it on other characters when you click the teaching link skill button. It upgrades at 120 and 210. We also want our emblem. So once we hit 100, you get a quest, or they give it to you, where you get your emblem. Which is you'll have this for a very long time. Like, most people probably won't even get the next version because it takes a while. But what we want to use that epic potential scroll, and we just want to hope. Nice. Okay. Now that we got that, we have 11 mystical cubes. I didn't think I'd be showing cubing in this, but we're gonna see if we can get attack 6%. On your emblem, you want to get attack as the main thing because it's the highest. So there's magic attack if you're a mage, which if I was a mage, this is perfect. This is really good for at level 100. If you get this, that's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'll stat attack 12. I'm just gonna be greedy and keep going. But yeah, ideally you want attack on this. Damage, we'll keep damage for now. That's helpful for mobbing anyways. And a hard cube. Cool. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna Star Force stuff, which if you don't know what Star Forcing is, basically these items have stars. They're grayed out right now. This has 5. This has 10. 5, 10. To give it Star Force is basically upgrading it. So you just get extra stats. And you do it using this window. You can click this button or you can bind it. I bound it in the beginning. We're starring this stuff because the next map we're going to has a higher Star Force than the last map we were on. I want to do good damage to that boss, or to the mobs in it, so I'm going to Star Force my stuff. There's little areas where there's like intermissions, and this is one of them. Like, there will be stuff that you'll have to do right now just to like help prepare you, and it's fine because you're doing a job advancement anyways. So I'm doing a lot on this because it's gonna matter the most. Also do the gloves. Okay. Now what we're gonna do, because there's an event, I'm gonna accept all the event stuff. So at 101 you get access to the event stuff for, I believe, most events, so I'm just gonna go in it, and I'm gonna accept all the quests. Which I'm gonna go in an area not near a character because I'm gonna be spamming Y a lot. I'm just gonna accept all these quests because one of them will give me after I kill a certain amount of mobs, it'll give me an ability that just like wipes the entire map over and over like 5 times or something, which is useful for obviously trying to level up. So now that we did all that, we're gonna go to the next map. So you could go here whenever you're strong enough. It's 120, so it's close to 20 levels. If you aren't strong enough, just stay in the last map, which is in our forest, Skyness 3. So just stay there if you're not strong enough until you can do this, but I'm gonna go there now. This should be fine. And we do want to find this is definitely a popular map. Also, definitely watch your health bar when you get in places like this. There's nowhere on this map that's really like safe. I would recommend just going to the end. But I want to try to find a good burn. Oh, I can dark side actually. This is nice. Little Nightwalker use. Oh, I think, did I miss a skill? Hold on. Shadow dodge. Should have had that on this entire time. But it's okay. Do I stay in dark side after I teleport? Okay, so that's lucky for me, but you might not have. You might have to watch your health bar if you're looking for a good burn. Okay, so channel 3 is 30. Ideally, we want a 50 plus. I can't find that, then I can't find it. Oop, okay. Now that we found a 50 so fast, we're going for a 80 plus. 80 plus? 80 plus. Channel 5 has 50. Alright. That might be a golden one, Channel 5. I'll go to 12. Go back to 5, because looking 50's looking pretty juicy right now compared to the rest of this. I want somebody else to take that channel. 30's alright. 5's 50, 10 is 30. 60, okay. Hold on, 11, 60. If this one's high, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, we're staying at 11. Okay, now I just want to make sure I got all my highest stuff on. I want to make sure my buffs are good, which they are. Am I gonna pop a 2x yet? Maybe I should. Nah, I won't. I won't for now, just to test it. I'm gonna make sure all my buffs are on. I'll put this on. It's like a. Okay, and we're going. And actually do really good damage to this stuff. But whoa, I take a lot of damage. Okay, so I need to use, now it's time for me to use better potions as well. I think you get 100 free these, yeah. I got almost died. So for bosses, Nightwalker, oh my god! I did die. Okay, we gotta be careful here. Nightwalkers are very squishy, so even though I kill this stuff really fast, I gotta watch my health bar. Especially when there's a boss. This is really, so on the last map, you get level 110 gear, which you won't be able to use now, but you want to get as much 110 gear as possible. Ideally, you want to get one piece of everything. So I'm going to star that 110 gear a lot. Then I'm going to put it into Pencilier gear at the end. So from the map I'm currently on, you get 130 gear, which you're going to want to get get a piece of everything as well. We're going to transfer the 110 to the 130. It's just going to be a lot cheaper than having to star the Pencilier gear by itself. I'm going to get all the 110 gear to like as much stars as it can go, or that I have the Mesos for. And then I'm going to transfer it to the 130, which I'm getting for this map. And then the next map, we're going to get 140 gear. So we'll transfer it to 140 when we get that. Very useful. Definitely want to watch your health bar. Really just depends on your class too. If you're a warrior, you're probably gonna be really fine. Get a portal. Like, this is what I mean by like, I feel like, I mean, because we're on burning maps, it just feels faster to level now than it did like in the earlier levels. Ooh, I got him. This is the best portal, by the way. If you ever get this portal, this is the best one. I think I got it on a rune too. I'm probably gonna level like, I leveled 2 times in there. Just amazing. Love that. Love to see it. Almost 2 and 2/3 times. I also got a good burn. I got a 60% burn on this map, which is might be kind of hard to find, but 9. This is what I was talking about. So they're just gonna clear the map. This is why at 101 you accept the event stuff, because I don't have to do anything and it'll just clear the entire map. Clear it again. Get one more. I think it's gonna run out now. So like that's just a lot of free XP. Depending on the event, like this event, it doesn't give you extra XP afterwards. Once it cleared everything and it went away, there was like XP on the ground that you could basically get by just hitting something once. Very useful. They leveled you up. It also, the second it activated, it gave you a ton of XP. Like, it was like an entire level every time. It was really useful. But like, yeah, I just went from like, I came here at 103, I believe. I'm 111 already, so it might feel long from like level 60 something, like 65 or something, to like 100. That's honestly like the most annoying part. Once you get to like 100, especially if there's an event, you level up faster. Because you're doing Zachum, you're in... If you can... Big part is like, I'm killing these mobs fast. If it takes you a while to kill these mobs, it'll be slower. Like, I'm killing them fast, they give me a lot of XP. There's a good burn, so like all this stuff adds up. But we're here until 120, so we're here for a little bit. At like, probably at 115, I'll activate my last EXP coupon. And I'll try to get... I'll see if I doubt I'll get 15 levels off of it, but we'll see. Maybe I can. I might do it at 118. I think I'll do it at 118. But that map's more popular than the next one. And I'm actually going to stun this boss so I don't take damage to him. That map's more popular, so it might be harder to find a good burn. I'm gonna save my double XP for that map, because it'll be harder for me to level. Make sure to feed your pet too, so it doesn't go away. Like, I am one-shotting these. If you aren't one-shotting and you have enough Legion, you could change the XP to crit damage instead, and you'll probably one-shot. I just have mine on XP because for the most part I'm one-shotting anyways. I don't really have to worry. Do that. And like a second, so we'll just do that real quick, get a little bit extra stat. Yeah, if you're playing like pirate classes, bow classes, mage classes, or no, mage thief classes, you're probably really gonna want to watch your health bar. Not so much, actually. Oh my god, I was saying that as I almost died. Not so much with pirate actually, but definitely bowman. Any sort of bowman and or crossbowman and thieves, 100%. A lot of mages are lucky because they take their damage as mana. Or they take some of their damage as mana, which is very nice. Because your mana bars as a mage are like huge. And warriors, warriors just have a boatload of health. They're the tanks. So. Press this so there's no enemies. I think I should actually be using the stars. So let's see the star damage. Yeah, I'll also have Dark Omen if I use Dark Omen. I don't watch my health bar for like 10 seconds and I'm almost dead. Got 3 more levels here, and then we have only 10 levels to go. And 1 more map. What we like to see. Look at all that XP. one thing that does make it nicer. Even if you aren't like on a 0 to 100 with events, you will get stuff like that, which does make it easier to level the higher level you are once you're above 100. I highly recommend, if you have 0 to 100, use them. Because they make it so nice. I hope they do something like 0 to 200 or 100 to 200 events, because there's certain people, like, even me, like, next event, there's a 0 to 100, I will not even be able to use the 0 to 100. There's just, like, no characters I will need it on. Like that event is, like, completely useless. If you're at a certain point. Like a 100 to 200, that would be useful for me. Get some of my characters closer to level 3 link skill. Be really good. I'm hoping they do something like that. Or just like a 0 to 200. I could just remake the character, which is fine. Or I could, hopefully, ideally, just activate it on a character that's already like level 100. We'll see. Almost died again. Also, you get hyper stats. I think 140? Yeah, 140 you get hyper stats. We're not going to be doing anything with hyper stats because we're not going for 140, so not really going to mention them. But you can just get like item drop rate or mesos on it just to start out with, and it's usually pretty good. You can hold that for a while. Done with this area. Because I was leveling so fast, I just didn't even use the 2x, I'm not gonna lie. Because this is pretty good EXP without it. So far I've used two 2x's so far. Not too bad. Probably level me. Good. Does this one give you XP too? I don't know if this one does. I didn't think it did, but it might. I couldn't tell. Alright, now we're out of here. So, again, if you can't kill the next one, stay at this one we're at. You go to Elnath, you go here. We're gonna go... I'm not on any type of EXP, right? No, okay. So we're gonna try to find a good burn, which I don't know if it'll be possible on this map. This map's one of the popular ones, so... Might not be able to find a good burn. Yeah, there's somebody. Surprised there's actually so many empty maps. What's this one? 10%. I feel like 10%. I think I'm just gonna have to switch between 10% maps. I mean, I don't even think I'll be at one for more than 15 minutes, but I am. I could just switch to 10% maps. Come on, give me like at least like a... I'm looking for a 30 now, because it's such a popular map. A 30 is like what I'm trying to find. Oh, dang, I skipped on to it. This one is 20. Okay, 20 is alright. Bad. Okay, so channel 10 is a 20. That might be where we go. Again, if you're on an EXP anything, if you don't have a lot of gold pots, then you could just find the first one that you can get that's alright. You don't have to switch. I'm just switching. So I'm greedy for XP. Okay, we're gonna check until 18. And I'll just go to channel 10. Highest. Also, if there's like a patch, if there's a maintenance ever, that's when all these stages are really high in XP, all the popular maps, because nobody's been in it, because the game's been down. Ooh, 30, perfect. So if you ever find, if there's ever a maintenance, I'd highly recommend going to like farm the popular maps, because it'll oh, actually that's a very important skill. It'll be really high burns, so that'll be really good. We want to level, we're gonna do this. And we're gonna make sure all of our stuff's on. 8, 6 is on. Cool. Wait, we want 2x. These I definitely do not one shot. It's fine. Still pretty easy to kill. Just don't one shot. Oh, that's why. Hold on. I didn't even check. Rookie mistake here. Hold on. I'm not Star Forced enough. So I have to re-Star Force because it's... Yeah. Okay, so we need to Star Force some stuff. I'm level 110 now, so I can put on all the 110 gear. Which I should have done a while ago, but I was already one-shotting, so there's no point in doing it. Let's see if that actually lowered me or not. Sometimes it'll say it lowers you, but it doesn't. It did. That's worse. You can also check the transfer hammer and see. So like this, I could have checked, but it is not better, so keep that on. Okay, so I'm just gonna do whatever I got that's the highest for now. Normally I would do the 110 stuff, but I was doing good damage while being under the Star Force limit. Or under the Star Force minimum, so I'm not really too worried. Just gonna get the stuff I need to 5. But what I would recommend you do is put on all your 110 gear and then max it all out to 10 stars, and then you can transfer it to the Muspel gear, which is 130 gear, and then you can transfer it to the 140 gear, which is ideal. One thing as well, how have I not gotten a cape? I still have the beginner cape. I'll do this because I can transfer this to the... If you do like 100 gear, it's fine too, because you can transfer it to 110 gear, which is useful. So I'm gonna do this to the max. This is 60, so we're not gonna do that. The one thing I am gonna go do real quick is I'm gonna go get my secondary weapon. So at 100, you can get the secondary weapon, which I do it in Henny's because I know exactly where this guy's at. You can go do it in other towns as well. But the weapon vendor, so we gotta go scroll down until we find the secondary. For us, you might also just get one from the quest. I don't remember if you do or not, but that's the Cygnus 9 one, so we're gonna put that on. It'll just give us a little extra damage. And then we will go back here. Now we are fully buffed. We did lose a little bit of our EXP coupon, but it's okay. Oh my god, I take so much damage. Ah, I do not have that. I was wondering why I did so little damage. One thing, if you are using like a Nightwalker or like a... Make sure your Dark Servant's on, because I do know you do way less damage without Shadow Partner on. Oh, and we're on a rune? Okay, this is gonna be quick. This map's pretty simple. You go left to right, take the portal, do it again. So definitely don't use stars on this one. Oh my god, I was burning. I forget how squishy Nightwalkers are. Even though I play one, like, early game Nightwalker is just so squishy, it's crazy. You get a lot more skills at 4th job as well, but you get 2 times X SP, the skill points for some of the levels. I think it's like every odd or even level or something. So you do end up being able to max everything anyway, so don't gotta worry. Ooh, here we go. Okay, we're gonna get a level or 2 off this. Nice. Let's see how much. It's just the bats. No, they're not doing that much. That's the worst level up one we've had so far. Might, depending on where you're at, it is gonna take longer than it takes me to level up the character. Just because I have more done with Legion and Links and everything. So if you're doing exactly what I'm doing and you're getting frustrated because it's not as fast, that's why. The longer you go, the faster you'll get, so. Also, if you're low on, it is perfect timing for Portal. If you're low on those EXPs and you have 3Xs, I would still use them at the same times I used my 2Xs. We're gonna level up all this stuff that we have. Get done. Why not? Okay, how much we get? Got a level. So we only got 3 more to go. Good. There will be too, depending on your character that you're leveling, some of them will be a decent amount slower than others, some will be really fast. Some characters just like really suck early on. The skills they just get are not great for mobbing. So it's just depending on that class. Some of them will just be like weird the way the character works. And I would also, for your first set of 0 to 100, it's pretty standard what you use them on. It's just like the first 12. But if you end up getting like another 0 to 100, or you get like burninators or something, like mega burns, I would make sure to use them on whatever characters are the most annoying level. You can like kind of skip that whole process. Some of them will be pains. It's also very good for figuring out what characters you like and don't like. There's definitely, you'll play some, and you'll hate it for sure. This is it. This is our last 30% right here. On any of these maps too, if you can't do it, just train at the map before, so you can do the next map. You can also go into the guide menu and use any map that's near your level. You get an increase if it's like within your level range. So that's it right there. I've been recording for 2 hours and 41 seconds on the dot, so we'll just say 0 to 130 in 2 hours exactly. I hope you enjoyed this play along. That's basically it. The only things I would recommend you do are get all your gear that's 110, max it in stars, and then you're gonna want to transfer it. So like I'll do an example with this hat. So imagine this hat had 10 stars. That's what you want. I'll just get it to 10. Why not? You want to get the hat or any of the 110 gear. You want to get it 10 stars. Get it to 10 stars, then you transfer it into 130 gear. It doesn't have to be the best stuff because you're going to transfer from 130 to 140, but transfer it to 130, it's going to keep its 10. And then what I would do with this is I would level it up twice as well. So I would get this a couple stars. I'm going to use this because it's more likely in order to get into worse odds here. I wouldn't recommend doing it probably anymore just because it's like a high cost, but you get it to 10 and then you can transfer it to the penciler gear, which is the 140 gear. Now, personally, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to Henny's. Also, to sell stuff, if you're in a town, you can just use the quick move and use the collector. You don't have to actually go all the way. Sell all that. All this. Selling everything because I don't need any of this stuff. Mystical keys. We don't care about. And I don't know. I went to from level 1 to 130 without a cape somehow. I don't understand how. Hey. Here. Transfer all this. Summoning rocks, so it was transferred anyways. Okay, and that is that. That is how you level up a link skill character. For me, personally, he's going bye-bye because I don't need him. I just made it for the video. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like. I'm on the journey to 1K. I'm going to start streaming at 1K subs. Have a great rest of your day.